Hello, hi, good evening. Welcome to the stream. My name is Garrison from Singapore, and yes, it's quite awkward. I am starting my drive from the tunnel. It's actually pretty dark. I don't think you can actually see me at the moment. I apologize for that. Do give me some time. I'm actually going to exit the tunnel very soon. Right. I've been trying to come live for the past 5 minutes, and it seems like it didn't manage to hook it up. But finally, after some repeated attempts, when I'm actually driving into the tunnel, I decided to come on live. So yep, just bear with me for a moment. Sorry for a the very dark display, but I'm exiting the tunnel in about say another 200 meters or so. So just bear with me for a moment, and I should see you guys in a short while. Right. So in the meantime, just hang on for a moment. I'll be sharing quite a few things today. I haven't been actually been streaming for, I would say, a good 2 to 3 weeks already. So there are quite a few things in which I would like to address and to share with you guys what's ongoing next. So just hang on for a moment. I'm actually coming out of the tunnel very, very soon. Right. The time now is 5:44. I'm actually about a minute or so early. Intend to actually run this at 5:45. So yeah. Right. So maybe perhaps yeah, I'd like to use this opportunity to just run through the few usual stuff that we have on this live stream. Yep. So yeah, you can actually communicate with me in this live stream via two ways. One is using the chat function itself. Yes, I'm actually out of the tunnel. Right. Hi. Right. Anyway, coming back. Yep, there are two ways in which you can actually communicate with me in this live stream. One is using the chat function itself, where you can actually type your comments, your feedbacks, your opinions, your questions and stuff like this onto the chat box itself. I will go through them when I can along the way and answer them as much as I can, right? And yeah, secondly, if let's say you do have a Discord account, what you can do is you can actually go to my Twitch profile. I've got my Discord link over there. So what you can do is you can actually click onto the link. It's an invitation to my Discord server. So what you can do is you can just join my server, and then if you like to talk to me live on air itself, you can do so using the Discord voice channel. So what you're gonna do is if once you are in my Discord server, just look for this on air live section. You won't be able to miss it because it's actually in red red circle, and then it says live on air or something like this. So just click on it, just join the voice channel, turn on the microphone, and we can actually talk to each other live. Now, just a little bit of disclaimer. There's actually say 1 or 2 seconds lag in the sense that you see the pictures and then you hear your voice later, but that's absolutely okay, all right, because it's actually running on internet itself. So it really depends on the network and the bandwidth and stuff like this. But otherwise, we have tried that previously and it's actually working pretty all right for normal so-called voice conversation. Right, so that are the two ways in which you can communicate with me live. And if let's say you're watching this as a replay, as a recorded video on either Twitch or on YouTube itself, uh, feel free to give me your comments and stuff like this as well. I will also look through them and then yeah. So if let's say there's any suggestions, any feedbacks or anything that you'd like to, share with me, please feel free to do so. For Twitch itself, the recorded video will be available almost immediately after this live stream, and it will be on Twitch itself for 7 days, for 1 week only. Uh, yeah. And then if let's say you're catching me on YouTube itself, uh, this live stream will be available tomorrow afternoon uh, during noon local time, right? So yeah, it will be on YouTube itself. The difference is that if it's on YouTube, it's kind of permanent, so yeah, it will be there. Um, yeah, it'll be there permanently, I suppose. Right. So yep, that's for the live stream and also for the recorded video itself. Now, if let's say you like to communicate with me, you like to get in touch with me and stuff like that, you like to message me also, I do attach my other social media handle as well on my Twitch profile. So I've got my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, right? So feel free to message me if you like to, or follow me for the matter. Yeah, but most important thing is do indicate that you actually know me via this Twitch live stream, so that I know I can actually get back to you guys when you actually would like to talk to me and stuff like that. Then I will be able to reply you because over times there are a lot of spam and a lot of so-called scams and stuff like that. Let's try to message me and stuff like that. So yeah, it will take slightly longer to reply. I need to verify the authenticity of the person itself, so it will take quite some time. Right. So yeah, I think that's about it for the nitty-gritty stuff that we always used to begin our live stream with while waiting for people to come in to watch live. So yeah, I think recently I don't have really that much of live viewers, but in terms of the recorded streams, in terms of the number of views that is actually watching this as a recorded video, there are quite a fair bit of you. So yeah, as usual, thank you so much for the support, and I also do receive quite a fair bit of messages from you guys. So yep, thank you so much, and yeah, so it's the usual stuff done and over with. So at the beginning of the live stream, I mentioned that there are a few things in which I will like to so-called announce and to not say announce lah. It's not so grand after all. Right, if you notice that for our this mobile live stream, it's mostly done on, it's actually only done on Twitch itself. I only run this mobile live stream on Twitch. I haven't do anything to my other social media handle like for Instagram and Facebook or TikTok or whatever it is. But I think that's going to change. So I will start to do live on my other social media handle as well, provided there's no limitation. Like for example, I can't go on live on TikTok yet because I don't have 1,000 followers, right? But that besides the point. So it's either I try to reach 1,000 followers or yeah, we'll see how it goes because as a matter of fact, there's too many social media platforms to actually to take care of, right? So that's why it's quite a bit of a challenge. And for that matter, I'm also not how should I put it? Even though I'm a content creator, I'm actually more of a back end. So I do a lot of things for other people on the back end itself. So I don't really um put my face on the content and stuff like that. So that's why you don't exactly see me, and then you don't exactly see me with a lot of followings because they don't really see me as a frontline person itself. So that probably has to change for in the coming months because yeah, basically if you are staying too much at the back end itself, yeah, you tend to suffer because nobody knows you and it's very difficult for you to actually get more jobs and stuff like that. And as time goes along, it's kind of like a vicious cycle. So that's why I have no choice but to really, really do some front end jobs. Like, yeah. yeah, just disclaimer, I don't think I'm very good looking or do I sound very fantastic and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not expecting huge following, but it is as it is. I need to really um, do something about it, and I make sure I really do something right. So yep, in the coming months, I would say weeks, because we are like right now, today's already the 18th of May. Yep, I forgot to talk about the date as well. Yep, we are actually more than halfway through in May. We are going to June, and for that matter, it's going to be like half of 2023 is going to be gone soon, right? So, yep, just having said that, yeah, I'll be doing quite a fair bit of live stream on other social media handle coming soon. Right, I think probably I'll start with Instagram. So that is where I'm going to it too. And of course, if let's say I'm doing live, definitely you'll be able to see me on Facebook as well. So yeah, so there's something in which that is actually more upcoming. And definitely it's not going to be driving. I won't be doing driving on Instagram live. It's actually more of a coordinated kind of stream. It's actually going to be related to real estate, right? So that is the how should I put it? That is yeah, that's the live stream that I'm going to do on Instagram itself, right? So yeah, I think I heard someone joining the Discord voice channel. So the thing is that I can't really confirm it because I haven't had the access to it. Yep. So if let's say you're on air, you're live, just turn on the microphone and then yep, I'll lead you to the live stream itself. Right. So for that matter, uh, yeah. So let's continue. Right. For those who just joining the live stream, welcome to the stream. Yeah, haven't really missed anything much except that yeah, I've been talking about going live on other social media handle. So that's something that's coming pretty soon. Some collaborations and stuff like that is going to be on the topic on real estate. So yeah, for those who know me um, earlier, yeah, I'm actually doing content creation, doing social media marketing and stuff like that. But deep down, I'm also a real estate agent to begin with. So yeah, so I'm actually uh, handling property transactions and stuff like that as well. So yep. So feel free to to give me a call if let's say you have any um, things, any inquiries about dealing with properties and stuff like that in Singapore, right? Because I'm licensed in Singapore. Mm. Right. So what else? Uh, yeah. So that's one part of it. So um, to I think okay, just let me cut off a bit. I think there are quite a few messages that I've received over the past couple of weeks on my other social media handle itself pertaining to some collaborations and stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah, I welcome the idea. Um, so the thing is that I am also working on the feasibility of doing it because as you guys know, I'm not a very big how should I put it? I don't really have a big following and stuff like that. So if let's say there are any things in which you would like me to achieve and stuff like that, I'm sorry, I don't think I can at the moment because I don't exactly have a very big following or whatsoever. But if let's say you will require my technical so-called expertise in actually helping you to run um, on other social media platforms on live streams and stuff like on multicams and stuff like that, yeah, I'm glad to do so. Right. So yeah, there's just something in which I just remembered and I better address it before I've totally forgotten about it, right? So, yep, I will still continue to get in touch with those who have actually tried to get in touch with me. Yeah, so let's keep in touch, okay? Right, so coming back. So I'm talking about doing live stream on Instagram and Facebook. That's actually coming pretty soon. Um, yeah. So um, yeah, that's probably going to be property related. And actually, on that note itself, yeah. So for Instagram and Facebook itself, probably the live stream I'm going to do is mostly on real estate, the collaborations and stuff like that. But I also do plan to do live on TikTok as well. But because of the criteria of 1,000 followers, I don't fulfill. But for TikTok itself, I tend to do more of casual, probably more casual, more open-ended kind of live stream. But that's actually further down the road. So it really depends on how the live stream for Instagram and the Facebook, depending on how it works out. So only then I'll be able to decipher what to do for TikTok and yeah, as upcoming next. So in the meantime, do share with me what are your opinions, what are your your comments and stuff like that. Of course, over time I do receive a lot of very positive feedbacks and stuff like that. So thank you so much. And I also do receive quite a number of weird requests. So um, yeah, I'm trying not to go into that direction, but yeah, I only do on social media proper. I wouldn't say proper. I'm just doing it on family accepted social media platform. So if you actually requested me to, to join another platform called OnlyFans, I'm sorry, I don't think I have the capability and the outlook and how should I put it, the persona to actually go into there to make money. Yeah, of course, I do have to, to agree and tend to agree that at the moment in time, actually is actually quite tough, ongoing. Um, businesses have been really been quite, I wouldn't exactly say very badly affected, but somehow or rather there's more competition ongoing, and there's a lot of other factors that is actually coming in as well. One good example is how the artificial intelligence, the AI, like things like ChatGPT and all these sort of things, that has actually come into the market that's available to consumer, that actually, I would say, play a part in actually, you know, um, kind of like getting our business affected. But the thing is that we do have our own edge against so-called artificial intelligence for the matter. So yeah, we will be able to work things out. Yeah. So yeah, I think I digress quite a fair bit, but that's how the outlook is going to be. So we are actually constantly evolving. Yeah. So that is that. Right. So yeah, for those who just joined in, welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in. Yep, it has been quite some time ever since I've last live streamed. And yep, this is actually the more preferred time for me to stream because it's actually in the evening. Uh, I don't really do on afternoon because the sun is actually, how should I put it, the hot weather itself, the phone will tend to, shut down or trying to cool itself down and stuff like that. So not fantastic to do a live stream in the afternoon. So it's back to evening. I don't do night stream. I mean, yeah, from the looks of it, just now during the beginning of this particular live stream, we actually started off in a tunnel, and that's exactly how a night stream will look like if let's say on a mobile live stream you know at night. So you won't be able to exactly see me, so there's no point on doing a live stream at night. Yeah, for that matter. Right, so yeah, so coming back in terms of live stream and stuff like that. Of course, this mobile live stream I will continue to do it, but it's actually more of like on a ad hoc basis. I will only do it like once in a while when I'm driving. Between driving, if I do have the time to do some updates, I will still continue to do this mobile live stream. Otherwise, yeah, I will also go into other social media platforms to do the live stream as well. So if you are interested, yeah, just feel free to follow me on my other social media handle as well, right? So uh yeah, just a gist of it. My other social media handle itself, there are quite some how should I put it, segregations. Like for those who actually follow me on my Instagram is actually more on pictures and how should I put it, pictures and sceneries and stuff like that. And for TikTok itself is actually more for my production, the things like the I'm actually quite obsessed with background music and stuff like that back then. So you're able to see a lot of yeah, some of the background music which you might find familiar in TVs and films and stuff like that. So uh, probably that has to change if let's say I want to do something different on TikTok itself. So there will be some changes to my TikTok itself. For Twitter, actually I wanted to actually go back to Twitter because yeah, as I mentioned, end towards the end of last year, I'm actually trying to get away from uh, Facebook and stuff like that. But yeah, there's still a need to actually have Facebook in the current context. So yeah, we will see how it evolve from there. But otherwise, yeah, those are my some of my social media handle as well. Of course, yeah, I do receive quite a few messages that apart from my own social media like say for example for on Instagram itself, I do have my own Instagram account. I do have another one that is actually more private. It's actually kind of like a protected account. But to be honest, there's nothing much there to begin with because I don't really have a lot of time to actually, to do a lot of posts here and there everywhere. And similarly, a lot of people identify me by the the logo that I have. So you notice that I've got social media handle accounts that is actually using my logo itself. So those are some of my past so-called portfolios for uh, the various industries of things that I used to so-called dabble in. So yeah, I think at the moment the only so-called current up-to-date so-called social media handle that is actually apart from my own username, from my own is mostly on real estate. So there's this real estate news for local and overseas has been ongoing since 2017. Yep, you'll be able to find it on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter as well, right? So that is the only one that's still up to date. The others, like let's say for example, I do have some other projects that's ongoing in the past, but some of them has been kind of like discontinued. So yeah, moving on for uh, how should I put it? Uh, the attention span is not so much on myself, but actually more on my client. So all those are the past projects in which I actually kick-started off with to actually get the so-called the things to flow. But as time goes along, when things are actually moving those probably should I put it, those social media handle that's actually initially created to to kickstart the whole thing, uh, it has been left kind of like I wouldn't really say unattended. They are attended, but not on a very frequent basis because it doesn't have any um how should I put it? It doesn't really bring in extra value. So that's why you see there are quite a few dormant account in which I do have the intention to close them, but as to when I haven't really decided because whatever thing you do in the past for social media platforms and stuff like that is there to stay. So it can also serve as a good portfolio or things that you have actually done in the past, right? Oh, anyway, time now is 6:09, coming 6:10. We are almost like half an hour into the stream already. Can you imagine that? So I don't know, maybe today I will try to, I don't know, really depends. Maybe I should keep it short. Uh, I don't know, but because I haven't been streaming for quite some time already, so I, have the intention to run it, like say, maybe half an hour or so for this particular live stream. And also for those who are actually keen to come on live to actually have a chat with me and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm live now. I'm sorry, I don't really have a lot of head space, to give you guys a lot of head up that I'm actually doing the live stream today now at this particular timing. It's all pretty ad hoc itself. So that's why for that matter of fact, I cannot really put on Twitch on my commitment on my live stream because unlike the gaming kind of live stream where I know that I can actually stream every night between this time to that time, so I can actually put it up on the schedule. For this mobile live stream is actually quite difficult because I mean I have to really go back to how this mobile live stream gets started, but I don't want to go into that because I think some of the fans have been telling me that you've always been repeating and repeating. So yeah. So it's for you to find out how this live stream actually comes about. So you can actually watch my earlier stream. Okay, now oh yeah, I haven't been saying where I'm going to. Actually, I'm heading over towards Alexandra area, Harbourfront area. So I'm actually having a meeting there, probably getting my dinner there as well. It's actually on time, so I'll reach there and then yeah. So I'll be going to a place where there is kind of like free parking in the evening. Over at Alexandra, it's called the Alexandra Retail Center, ARC. It's just across Labrador Park. So yeah, something to share is there's free parking. I think if I'm not wrong, from 7 p.m. or 6:30. I can't actually remember. So it'll be free parking until say I can't remember is it 10 or 11. But in the evening, if let's say you drop by for dinner or to pick up some stuff, to buy something, groceries or whatsoever, you can actually hop over there. It's actually free parking. And not only that, for weekdays, for weekend as well. So there's free parking on weekends. So something in which you might consider. Right, if you notice, I'm actually not going down the tunnel because I don't want to go into the darkness anymore. And for those eager-eye viewer, you realize I actually go one round. Yes, precisely. I've gone one round because I do have difficulty starting a live stream initially. So I took a wrong route, so I go to the east. But yeah, since I am still ahead of time, so I do have time to actually go around and then to actually to talk to you guys. Right. So that is more or less for today. We are like 20. What are we? We're like 30 minutes into the stream already. So, yep, thank you. so much. Yeah, the only thing is that I am in need to do is probably to kick off with the Instagram live stream. But of course, you will see uh, that in a very different manner. Right now, you're seeing me on Landscape. I can still upload this on YouTube itself, but on Instagram and Facebook, the live stream is going to be on a vertical format. That goes with TikTok as well, but I don't have the capability to do TikTok live at the moment because of I don't have 1,000 followers. Yeah, so that will be later down the road itself. So for the matter of fact, so I think that's about it for today. Actually, I'm still quite some distance to ARC, but I think that should be good for now. So if yeah, maybe I just keep it open for another 2 or 3 minutes for those who have any questions or anything. Just feel free to put in the chat box itself. For those who just joined in, yeah, welcome to the stream. I'm about to end it, but then it's all right. I can actually just hang on for another 2 or 3 minutes. If you do have any questions or anything you'd like to share with me to clarify and stuff like that, feel free to do so. I'm actually available now to answer your questions and stuff like that. Right. Okay. So the time now is coming 6:15, 6:14 to be exact. Um, I think I want to turn into a tunnel, do I? So I will cut across to the CBD then. Will I be able to reach the time? Yeah, I think I am able to do so. Yeah, hopefully so. Okay, just talking to myself for just now for the past couple of seconds, but yeah, we're good to go. Right now, yeah, I always talk about the traffic condition. Yes, traffic condition nowadays is kind of like back to pre-COVID days where yeah, traffic is getting heavy. So, but it's still acceptable. It's not as bad as last time during pre-COVID days, but as compared to the COVID days itself and stuff like that, yes, the road is getting busier, but not to the extent of heavy jams and stuff like that. So it's still manageable. You know why I'm saying that? Because I don't want the government to turn on the ERP. Yeah. So that's how straightforward and honest I am. But really, the traffic is not that bad to begin with, so it's still pretty all right. Hmm. Okay, so yeah, so we are like 33 minutes into the stream. Yep, finally I got a red light itself. So let me check on are there any questions or nothing so much, nothing so far. So yep, good. What are the things I need to update? Yep, as for the microphone itself, yeah, for today I actually started to use the AirPods, which I actually tune it to be more in favor of capturing my voice. So there's actually a voice isolation or something like that. There's a voice predominant. I can't remember what's the actual term for it, but you can actually switch to the microphone actually to capture your voice more or to capture the environment or normal or wide spectrum or something like that. So in which you can actually explore on your phone itself. So until I get the exact thing, but there's something I would just want to share. But yeah, so I hope you can understand where I'm coming from. But basically, there's a difference. I'm not too sure how significantly different is the voice quality itself from the microphone after I change the mode. So I will only be able to tell when I'm actually doing the post edit for this video clip. And also I think Somebody mentioned, and I also did observe that for my previous live stream, initially the voice and the action is actually pretty synchronized, but as time goes along, the voice is starting to lag behind. So there is this discrepancy of the voice and the so-called the visual that you're seeing. I'm not too sure this is actually a Twitch problem or whatever problem, but yeah, it should be looked into. I'm not too sure. I think maybe some of those more well-versed so-called streamer they are able to tell. I haven't been really able to Google and find out or to check on YouTube like why is this phenomenon and how do we eradicate it. So yep, for that yeah, I see if I do have the time to really figure it out. Otherwise it's going to be pretty strange for the video itself where you actually see my mouth moving and then the word comes much later. But anyway, I think that's all for today. It's actually pretty lengthy itself. I'm going to go into the 40 minutes mark. It's like 36 minutes or so now. So better not waste everybody's time. For those who are watching, um, stay safe and hope you guys had oh, today's Thursday, so I hope you guys have a great weekend in advance. And yeah, that's more or less it. Uh, yeah, 18th of May, so it's got about another one more week, 1 or 2 more weeks, 1 week plus to go before we hit June. So that's where the June holidays will come in and stuff like that. Yep, so yeah, hopefully I will see you guys soon. Maybe if you can actually join me on my other social media platform when I'm doing live. Uh, I'm sure there's going to be much more engagement over there because yeah, most of my contacts are there. I'm doing this on Twitch because I don't really want anybody to actually know about this this live stream that I'm doing. Yeah, for that you need to go back to why I started this live stream and stuff like that. So I'm not going to go there and then spend another 10-20 minutes to talk about it. So yeah. Yeah. So hope to see you guys on my next live stream. And till then, take care, have a good evening, have a good weekend ahead. And I see you guys the next time I come online. Right. So that's about it. Right. Thank you and bye.